Sides, on many sides.
But all weekend long, the lying media, they were trying to convince their viewers that President Trump was somehow sympathetic to these white supremacists because he didn't mention them all by name. So on Monday, the president addressed it again. He mentioned them by name, condemned them again. Take a look.
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans.
And we played what the president said yesterday, but it's never good enough for a media that has an agenda that's ideological. President Trump, he's been condemning hate, white supremacists, David Duke for years and years. Now, this is something we're about to show you they will never show you about President Trump. I wonder why. Take a look.
What are your views on the Ku Klux Klan and white supremacists?
I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. I've been doing it now for 2 weeks. You're probably about the 18th person that's asked me the question. I didn't even know he endorsed me. David Duke endorsed me? Okay. All right. I disavow.
David Duke announced his Senate candidacy, claiming your agenda for his own, or essentially saying, glad that you spoke out.
Are you ready before you ask the question?
Newt Gingrich said every Republican should repudiate this guy no matter what it takes.
And I do. Rebuked. Is that okay? Rebuked.
Rebuked.
Done.
I disavowed him every time I speak to somebody virtually, and, they just keep it going. They keep it going.
How would you characterize in more words than one David Duke?
David Duke is a bad person who I disavowed on numerous occasions over the years. I disavowed him. I disavowed the KKK. I just did the Today Show, and it was the same thing. And I said, how many times do I have to disavow? Do you want me to do it again for the 12th time?
Well, I want to get on the record on this.
How many times do I have to reject? I've rejected David Duke, rejected David Duke. I've rejected the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan. From the time I'm 5 years old, I rejected them.
What do you see as the biggest problem with the Reform Party right now?
Well, you've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem. I mean, this is not exactly the people you want in your party.
Reject, rebuke, condemn, disavow when it comes to recognizing the violence that took place, and both sides more involved in the fighting. You needed both sides there. The media isn't even reporting the facts and telling you the truth.